guys, what's up? So we are doing an Aquarius reading. I am at my friend Arthur's house. We are testing out ARV.
Or AV,
audio video. Okay, so what was ARV? Audio recording video?
I don't know.
I thought you said ARV.
Oh,
on the other one.
Yeah.
No, you're too sorry. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're checking that out, and it looks amazing. So thank you.
Well, a good subject tends to look pretty good.
Right? It really does look good though. I don't know where I'm supposed to look. Oh, at that? I'm like looking at that. Oh yeah, okay. And my eyeball. The little square. All right, let's get the energy for Aquarius. I haven't done any of these in like a while, so I don't even remember like how I was doing them. Okay. Oh, you know why it's so weird? I always have them have a song. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, let's see. Do. That wet ass pussy song is stuck in my head. Wow. Yeah, wow. All right, let's see. So we're gonna do Notorious Thugs. We're gonna do that one because that's what was on here. Okay, so it's a alarm. This is I am enough, beautiful, and intelligent. So that's for you guys. It's for you too. Okay. Get high. I don't know why, but I feel like that part has something to do with the reading just because, look, just because you have you have the shape-shifting card, which is usually, clouds are in the sky. So let me see. Just bear with me, guys. You guys are notorious for something because there's a wake-up call with love. Something unpredictable is coming. It's asking you to take a breather because it might be a little intense. You guys could have had a glow up during the summertime. Or something happened during the summertime that, okay. No, let me get the rest of these first. Thank you. I thought you were going to do it. No, I was saying thank you because I saw you were going to go get them. Gentleman style. All right, one more. We need for Aquarius's energy. That was uncalled for. Thank you. Dawson, my child. Okay. Okay, so that's weird because when I said 7 a.m., I went my focus went to the wake up call. It's different because I'm not home. So your song is Notorious Thugs, Notorious B.I.G. Okay, so just from that part, the song, because it was saying talking about getting high, when I showed you the clouds of shape-shifting, I feel like something is moving in a direction of not innocence, as in purification, but more like you might have been in like a tight spot where you felt like love wasn't coming into your life, or like things weren't happening and it was just really boring. So it's asking you like, maybe you need to like, that's so cool. Maybe you need to like work on your inner child more, or play more, have more of an imagination in order to also manifest. I just made a new YouTube channel on how to manifest love. But it's because everybody has negative thoughts about love, right? So mainly. So it's like I put out a song, like today I did Speechless, the Dan and Shay song. And I don't really have to do a visualization because the song has it. But like it's supposed to be like a visualization kind of feeling, just go, whatever. What is it called? Penelope Peaches in Progress. Okay. So it gives you just a better look at love, rather than being so negative about it. So yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I feel like you need to have more of an imagination of a childish like spirit right now, because once you can get more into that kind of energy, there's going to be a wake-up call to either a new love partner, or love in general, healing into more love for yourself, being more compassionate for yourself at this time. I don't know why. There could have been something that was unpredictable that happened that you needed to take a breather with. Maybe you needed to take time for yourself, or maybe you are in a relationship and you needed to take a break from somebody, or just got out of a breakup, or, you know, whatever. I don't know if that's just what I said, but whatever. But in the past, or even now, you could have been very vigilant to change. Wanting to stay in one place. It's actually funny because this is called Stone People. And yesterday, yesterday I was walking my dog in the neighborhood, and there was some of the neighbors outside, and we were talking. It doesn't matter what we were talking about, but we were talking about how we were gonna come back. Well, I didn't say it, but they were gonna come back as rocks because they didn't like want to move, and they didn't want to like have to do shit, and it's so maybe you don't feel like changing into a direction that. Okay, I feel like you guys had some kind of vision, right? And it wasn't moving, but maybe starting in the summer or towards the end of the summer, we're going to be going into the fall, or we're already in the fall. There's going to be more movement into this vision that you maybe once wanted in the past, or have thought of maybe during the summer. Maybe something triggered this new vision, or old vision, past, present, future, take it as it resonates. But something brought you into, so there could have been, if it was a past, even if it's a present, if it's a past or a present, I mean, it's going to be either one, either way, but either way, like for this vision to move, I feel like it took a lot of strength to even maybe believe that it still would, or it could, or it was possible. Because when you have the strength card and it says like mountain, it's like you had to like climb up a mountain to like get to maybe faith again, or some kind of clarity. You could have worked more on your spirituality, or your talents, or your crafts, or you could have connected with somebody. This doesn't have to resonate with everybody, especially if you don't believe in it, but it could have been more of an astral travel thing, or in the astral realms. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but it does happen. But this is like the only card that I really do this with, that I actually not pay attention, but all right. So if you look in the back, there's like a little person, like see it like in the corner. So I always feel like it's like somebody watching you. Either somebody's watching you, or you're doing some kind of ritual, some kind of ceremony, because she also has like the crystal grid out. So like I said, Also, you better not be my kid. Also, it has like keys that are dangling. So you could have found out something as well. Or there was one door that closed and another one that's opening for you, like as an opportunity. You could have closed out a cycle. It's something that was going on over and over and over again. It was going like a loop-de-loop. You could have caught in the pattern or behavior that you were doing over and over again. So it wasn't, your situation wasn't changing. And maybe that's why you weren't having any really good positive transformation in love, maybe. Or that's why you were being vigilant, because you weren't having positive experiences from the past. But in this one, she also has, it looks like a heart that's like being stabbed, but it's not at the same time, and we're not going to take that. You could feel really exposed right now as well. And there's a snake in the corner. So there could just be somebody in your energy or something in your energy that is like a snake, like they're manipulating, or like a snake would be. What am I trying to say? A snake. No, like yeah, we can do that too. You can just slithering, like maybe they're like slithering around you, again, watching you. No, what is a snake? They're like if you're calling somebody a snake, like as a bad thing.
They're like shady or...
Yeah, so maybe as somebody like in your, all I could think of is manipulating, because Dawson and it's
They're sinister.
Sinister, yeah. Maybe you just don't have somebody good in your energy. Or maybe this is your energy and it's something that needs to be cleared out. Okay. See? Haha! Cleared out. See? No, that was the wrong one, but it wasn't. So cleared out, purification, and that also kind of goes with the childhood. But then after that was an unfoldment. So it's like cleared out, and then, you know what I mean? So I'm so used to looking at myself when I'm at home in that. So it's like I can see that it's not me looking in it. It's funny. So from there, the change that you, I don't remember what I did. The change that is going to be coming from any new ideas, visions, images, imaginations that you can create and manifest more. It's going to activate that radiance within you that could have been that glow up, and bring you more into your power. There could have been something, you had like a foggy brain kind of energy where you didn't have clarity, you didn't know what was really going on. Maybe it was you didn't know what you wanted, and maybe for your vision, and maybe that was something that you also had to have strength in order to do, because if you didn't have clarity, some people have trauma, and they have the fear of success, because if you go after what you want and you do succeed, like say like you're writing a book, right? And it's like a #1 top seller. But then it's like, okay, well now you got to do another book that's even better, or this at least the same, right? So it's like if you succeed, then it's like you got to keep going with it, right? But if you also have a fear of failing, then you're not really going to want to even pursue. So it's like, that's why I say sometimes where it's weird how people are scared to be happy. Because if you're happy, then how about if you get let down? And that's the mindset that people have within love. And that's why I made that channel. I really pointed to you. That channel of Arthur.
Channel of love.
Right? I call it Penelope Peaches in Progress, because it was already a channel that I made a long time ago called Penelope Peaches. And it was supposed to be me growing up. Like, so I was like, we'll just do it with, love.
Why change the word?
Right. I added in progress, but that's what it was supposed to be anyways. So yeah, so I feel like during this breather time, there was a lot of purifying. There was some self-reflection. There could have been a reflecting time during the winter, or you're going to have more of a self-reflection, more sense of self in the winter from this experience. Maybe you could be coming together with a new divine counterpart, or some kind of message that you're either waiting for or is coming in. You could be having a spiritual conversation with somebody, and that is something that might also needs to be purified and healed in order for unfoldment to come. Okay, so I feel like I don't even remember like how I do this at home. I also haven't done it in a while. Yeah, so you guys are gonna start rising into a energy of not hiding yourself anymore. Not like having more like I said, having more compassion for yourself. The wake up call, right? So the Lovers. All right. So this could definitely, like I said, have something to do with a spiritual connection or some spiritual communication. And again, it doesn't even need to be in the physical realm. It can be in the 5D realm. See, confirmation. But yeah, so it's like you're gonna start rising out of the ashes. You know, this says I rise like the golden sun, which is kind of like the radiance for the summer where you glow up or whatever. You could have started doing Dawson, I'm doing a video right now. I'll call you back. I don't care if you go to New York tomorrow, okay? I'll call you back. I love you. Okay. So, still a mom. Still gonna do it. What was I saying? What was I saying?
Lovers?
I was on the Lovers. The Lovers, the wake up call. Crapola, Dawson. I don't know. I don't remember. But, love for yourself. Compassion for yourself. It says this cosmic union is destined for greatness, which, okay, in the breakup, if you had a breakup, if you're in a separation, it could come back either in a better form, a different energy. Somebody could come back, but the healing could change and shift the dynamic as well. Especially maybe from your glow up, or like that also could be a new job, a new, creative endeavor, finding your hobbies, things that you like. Cause if you were depressed or something, maybe you weren't in an energy that, you know, when we're depressed, we like stop doing the things that we love, or we're just like blah to the world. And if you were feeling ashamed of yourself and you were hiding yourself, you were dimming your light, or you were letting other people dim your light, I feel like this is more about being in love or finding love within yourself, not really another person. But I don't do love readings, and I don't like doing love readings, and I don't associate anything in my readings about relationships, but it always can be, you know? So I would rather say you had the wake-up call from something that changed, that needed your awareness to bring out more of your childlike side. Your inner child had to be healed more, so you had to go out and play, you know, that gave you a wake-up call to having compassion for yourself. And I already showed the cards earlier, how they were one after another, I think. If I did not, let's see if I can do two at once. Ha-ha! All right. So, and then again, something unpredictable could have happened. It could have actually been a fight as well. And that's when, you know, a separation or a take time to yourself came. But anyway, so that's what I like to say, rather than be like, oh, like you're coming into union with somebody and it says like this cosmic union is destined for greatness. I rather say like, you know, you loving yourself is more destined for greatness. Since it says like stuff about shame, no longer hiding your face. Yeah, that's what it says. Actually, I no longer hide my face. It just sounded funny. I no longer hiding your face. I think while you were taking your time out to purify everything, maybe, you know, step more into your power after something happened. It could have been spiritual, like I said. Stepping into your power from like a foggy brain. Also something you could have had unveiled to you that was like behind the veil. You also could have learned something about the Matrix, how we're living in a Matrix, and how we're pretty much, I can't think of the word right now, but yeah, so you could have surrendered. I mean, you did. You let go of whatever it was that you were having a problem with. Again, it could have been a person, or it could have been your own, trauma and healing. But it could have also been something that needed to be grieved about, and you weren't allowing yourself to grieve. So again, if it was a relationship and you didn't want to accept the fact, or you didn't want it to end, it could have been a grieving process. And I think there's like 7 grieving process things. Like it's like anger, acceptance, like, all that, if you want to look it up. If you are going through a grieving process and you need some help with your awakening to your new self. It could also be you grieving over a past version of yourself. Because when we change and we look at ourselves, we can sometimes actually be upset because it's like your past. See, reflect into it. I hold the mirror up to see, accept, and love all of me. And that's what ended up bringing, see? Okay. So we said, right? The radiance came, there you go, which made the movement into finding that vision that you either wanted back in the day or presently. And, you had the strength to overcome whatever it was that you had to overcome. But why did I say that? Oh, yeah. From the reflecting that you did, looking at yourself, maybe you were blaming like another person or blaming everything that was going bad at that time and point, like on everything else and not taking responsibility for it. So I think maybe if that was the case, or if you just did self-reflection work, you're holding the mirror up to yourself and accepting and loving all of yourself, which is actually also what helped you get out of the shame of not hiding your face. But that's what brought, the reflection, like I just said, like that's what brought you into finding your vision again, right? The visionary. How long has this been? I can't even tell. It's okay. It doesn't really matter that much. I just don't want it to be like super freaking long. I still have these ones. Is it on the other side? Oh wait, what is that? Nope.
22 minutes, 47 seconds.
Where is that? Oh, it's right there. Thank you. Okay. Give it up for Arthur. Okay, so yeah, you realize that you were, a child of the universe. You are love. This is the holy child again that could have helped with your imaginating inner child work. This is the number 22, which is a love number, which also in numerology reduces down to 4, which also brings you into stability, stuff like that. And it could just be like a calming down type energy, because the 3 is kind of like, like a celebration, having people together, and it's like 4 after that is like, okay, like settling down. So it's more like stability kind of stuff, especially if you had something to do with your job as well. You are embodying more of your divine feminine side. So if you're more masculine, you're being able to balance those more, which is really good. But you're on a quest to happiness. See? You do see balance. I love it. I love when it happens. I love it. You might have been okay. So because it's saying I embody, like you're embodying more of the divine feminine, if you were embarrassed about your situation or you didn't want people to know what was going on, and you had too much pride over whatever it was, that's your masculine. And that's actually a wounded masculine side. So you might either, because you feel happier or you feel more successful, your pride could have went down. Also, if you have an ego egotistical kind of, I'm not gonna be mean or say you do, but I'm an Aquarius, like, I'm doing Aquarius, right? Yeah, I'm an Aquarius, like, rising, so it's all right, I get it. But yeah, so I think you just started accepting the challenges and because you were too indecisive. You didn't know which way to go, but you kept going. Like, I think once you realized what it was you did want, that you just kept your mind to it. Like, you set your mind, okay, this is what I want. And I think that had a lot to do with healing. Because, yeah, empathy. Whatever was going on, you could have also, in order to heal, you could have had to look at somebody else's perspective besides just your own. Is that blame? Tell me that's blame. Oh, here. This blame is right here. We have blame right there with Bell. Envy. Okay. Thank you. Service. We have imagination again, too. Ha ha ha. I love when that happens. This is so cool. Yeah, so there could have been something that you were indecisive about. As an example, say you didn't know if you wanted to get back together with a person. And the indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So say like you didn't know, maybe once you started healing and stopped blaming everybody else or everything else around you and accept responsibility for your own well-being, your own trauma, your own hurt, pain, because if you let people in that aren't healthy for you, like that snake, you're gonna get burned, like you're gonna get bit, like the venom, whatever. What was that thing? Wayne Dwyer, what'd he say? Like the snake isn't actually the thing that kills you, it's the venom. So like the bite, what was it? I forget, but it's something like that. It's like the snake isn't the actual thing that like hurts you. So like the person isn't the one that actually hurts you. It's the venom, the poison within yourself that is letting you experience, have the perspective of whatever it is that you're looking at. I don't know. Something like that. It's not the snake bite that kills you. It's the venom. Yeah. Yeah. And that was Wayne Dwyer. Haha, go Bethany. Okay. But yeah, so like maybe you could have also been envious of somebody, or somebody could have been envious of you, and that could have had something to do with why, this all happened, and somebody's pride, ego could have been wounded in some way, shape, or form, which also could have had something to do with the divine masculine, divine feminine unbalancing, imbalance, whatever. But we're going to wrap this up. So pretty much, I think when the healing came, you were able to have empathy more for the other side, the other participant, or the other side of yourself. Like the side that you were seeing that was unhealed, you could have given yourself more compassion, more, whatever, grieving, all that. But if it was about another person, seeing both sides of the situation, it could have been you realizing that like, it don't take shit personal, right? Like if people do things, don't take it personal, because it's never because of you. It could seem that way because something that you did could have triggered this person, but it's something that's not healed within themselves that actually needs to be healed for them not to get triggered like that. But like, it's never technically really you. Okay. So always remember that, because don't take shit personally, because it's about the other person. It's really, because people choose how they want to feel about what they want to feel about. And it feels like everybody in this world just wants to be offended about anything. Like you can't, that's what we were talking about with the rock. The rock thing. Like, I don't know if that was on this one or the one that I messed up on, but when we were talking about being rocks, like it's kind of what we were talking about, how everybody's offended and people want to come back as plant and whatever. So I think you just started taking care of yourself. You could have started doing some kind of service work that helped you get into a better space. Yeah, healing. Co-creating. Your mind got into a better mindset of abundance, which is going to bring a lot of change. And change was also your first card. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.